What's up? This your girl, MD Sexy, aka Dom Dilly, depending on what site you see me on. I've also been known as Lesbian Proclivity, as well as Solus, as well as a couple of other names, depending on where you've seen me. Most recently, my name has become Mind Caresser. So if you see my poetry out and about on the internet, you see some deep poetry and it hits your spot, and it's by Mind Caresser, Lesbian Proclivity, or Solus. Yeah, it was written by me, all three of me. So here's one I wrote, finally put out on the net in '05, and it was called Stud. Now I wrote this one because a lot of people question me about how do I view myself. Why don't I call myself a stud? I don't call myself a stud because I don't view myself as a stud. Specifically because of the nomenclature. If you study the etymology or the history of the word, according to the Webster's Dictionary, a stud is a noun. The first definition is a group of animals, especially horses, kept for breeding. I'm not a horse. I'm not made for breeding. A male animal such as a stallion kept for breeding. A stable of farm animals where they are kept or slain. A man regarded as virile and sexually active, or a man regarded as sexually attractive. Or 3, games, stud poker. So here it goes. I ain't no fucking stud. This dick I'm packing ain't made for breeding. Back in slavery days, a stud was sold to homeland for breeding. Now my fellow lesbians believing that the life of a stud is glorious and beaming. They fucked up a black man's perception by allowing him to get all the cut he wanted so long his master was mass breeding. Black papas ain't gotta be daddy no more, so black mamas turn into black papas, black paupers, all for the sake of homeland's heathen. For the homeland's greed, motherfuckers greedy. Got me a fine one for breeding, hung like a horse. Go ahead, boy, produce me some field hands. You ain't gotta take care of 'em. I'm the man, less than a man. The animal status, the appendage between your legs is no more than an apparatus for breeding. More capital, more hands to tend my fields. Damn nigga just got caught up in how it feels. What do you mean you can't get it up no more? You don't want to do it no more? You're an animal. If you don't produce, I'll kill at will. Shot like a horse, no longer a stud. Maybe not for you, but to call me a stud enrages me when I think about all the babies produced so fucking haphazardly. Me as a black man bought and sold based on the fact that the brothers was hung like a stud. I ain't no fucking stud. I'm completely aware that if I pray, the pants and the shirt that I wear ain't gonna make something magically appear in my underwear. That word was used to buy and sell, to oppress and suppress the human soul, the souls of blacks. Fuck that label. That shit is whack. Now, I know we twist and trick words, and I'm all for that, but some of y'all ain't educated and just accept shit just like that. You know, you ain't gotta believe what I say. Do your own research. Hell, do that shit today. Cause I'll be damned if I be known as a fucking animal. When we fought so hard for folks to see dark skin is normal. You can be a stud if that's as far as your mental evolution is taking you. But my mental evolution has caused me to start a revolution, a sense of pride, my own restitution to restore myself back to self before imposed names. To the freedom to be more than an animal of sex used for gain. Think about it. That bullshit word is lame. Yeah, so that's one I wrote back in the day. And I really still feel that way. I still do not necessarily refer to myself as a stud if I'm talking to a heterosexual person that does not fully understand the gay, lesbian, queer, bisexual, transgender community and ask me, you know, so what are you? And well, I know about femmes and studs. Well, if you had to classify me and that's all that you know, then yeah, I guess I am a stud. But if I'm within the community, I don't refer to myself as a stud. I refer to myself as a dominant female. So that's the reason why. And I think we need to get back to the root and the base meaning of words to understand where it is we're going to go. Because we talk about this all the time on a superficial level. If you don't know where you come from, then how do you know where you're going? So I think that more of us need to do more research. More of us need to learn more, talk more, and understand more about these system of words that are being used to categorize us and to place us into labels, and not knowing and realizing within self that that word right there, stud, that word was a word used for breeding people. Something which typical lesbians can't do unless through some help. But yeah, I ain't no stud. So fuck that shit. That lame ass word is lame. You hear me? Stud. Not for me. I'm a dominant. Alright, so that's my word. That's my little knowledge that I spit to you guys for today. Like I said before, I'm coming at y'all from a different perspective, and I'm gonna put some different information out there because, yeah, like I said, I can't complain about what I'm seeing if I'm not willing to contribute and, you know, replace myself back out there in the forefront like I was before. You know, when I was out there putting a lot of poetry out there, educating a lot of people, you know, doing my own little thing, I can't get mad. So yeah, I'm out there, and if you like what you hear and you support my writings or whatever, hit me up, leave some comments, let me know what you're thinking, and I most definitely will get back to you. You can check me out on a couple of different sites around the LBGT community. You can, you know, just check me out. You'll find me if you're looking for me. If you know what it is, Mind Caressa, Lesbian Proclivity, those sites, things, yeah, holla back. Hey, peace. MD Sexy, aka Dom Deli.